Hi friends, Mrs. Bowers here. So today we are going to be using the book Stone Soup during our lesson. If you haven't read or listened to it yet, you can watch Mrs. Thompson's video of her doing a read aloud. But don't worry, you can do that after this because you don't need to have read the whole thing to know what to do during the mini lesson, okay? So first, let me share my screen so you guys can see the book as well. And I'm going to open it out to this page. The book says, 3 soldiers trudged down a road in a strange country. They were on their way home from the wars. Besides being tired, they were hungry. In fact, they had eaten nothing for 2 days. So remember that we are trying to find out the meaning of a word that we don't know by using strategies like using the text and the pictures to give us clues. So when I read, I heard the word trudged. If you're anything like me, you might not know what that word means. Touch your ear if you don't know what that means. The words say 3 soldiers trudged down a road. The pictures show the soldiers walking down the road. This makes me think that the word trudge tells me about the way the soldiers are walking. Are there any other clues? The words say that they are tired and they were hungry. Maybe trudge tells me how people walk when they are tired and hungry. I know how that might look. It might look kind of slow and kind of like where it seems like walking is so hard. I want you to think about how it might look to trudge along as you walk, and I want you to get up and try it. Did you trudge? Do you look like the soldiers in the picture? Now let's think about some places you might trudge to. Trudge sounds like if I was gonna trudge somewhere, it's probably somewhere I don't wanna go. Probably like the dentist office or even to clean a big mess. I might trudge to get there. Now, it is your turn to try. I'm going to read these pages and I want you to listen carefully for the word village. We're going to use the clues to figure out what a village is. The words say, first let me read the page. How I would like a good dinner tonight, said the first, and a bed to sleep in, said the second. But all that is impossible, said the third. We must march on. On they marched. Suddenly, ahead of them, they saw the lights of a village. Maybe we'll find a bite to eat there, said the first, and a loft to sleep in, said the second. No harm in asking, said the third. Now the peasants of that place feared strangers. When they heard 3 soldiers were coming down the road, they talked amongst themselves. Okay, so we heard the word village. I heard it right here. On they marched, and suddenly ahead of them, they saw the lights of a village. The words say they saw the lights of the village. And the picture shows that what the soldiers see ahead of them. It's a small group of houses and buildings nestled together. A village must be a small town. Now I want you to think aloud. What do you think the soldiers are wishing for as they walk? Well, they're tired and they're hungry. So we can infer that they're looking for a good meal and a place to sleep. Once they see that village, what do you think the soldiers hope they'll find there? Say it aloud. Okay. So once again, we know that we can make a guess that they're hoping to get some food and a place to sleep because they're tired and they're hungry. Where can you usually find a good place to eat and sleep? Go ahead and say it aloud. Well, I eat dinner at my house and I sleep in my house. So I'm predicting that they are looking for a similar place. So great work today, friends. And before we go, I want you to show our learning. I want to revisit the evidence we found about the word trudge. Let's recall it together. The soldiers trudge down or are trudging down a road. So it seems to be a way of walking. They are on their way home from war and they're tired and hungry. These details make me think they would not be walking very quickly. Today, when you're reading independently or with a grown-up, I want you to look or listen carefully for words you don't know. I want you to try to use the clues from the words and the pictures like we did today and figure out what the word might mean. Okay, friends, off you go, readers.